Hello everyone, it's Angie. How's everybody doing today? Coming on to do a little project with you guys. I've got this little cutie. This is my triple pocket with a tuck spot journal layout, journal page design. And I'll go through it with you real quick, and thought we'd try and get one or two made together. It's really quick and easy. Triple pocket. So what I mean by that, I'm going to bring in a piece of paper. Here's your journal page, standard 8.5 by 11, folded in half, so you got 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, and it just goes right on a page, just like so. So for triple pocket, you've got one pocket here, and this I just filled it with a few random things just to show you just how much it'll actually hold. So I got a couple tags in there. Here's your second pocket here to hold a nice long tag there. So that's your second one. Third one, I didn't put one there. Once you mount it to a page on these three edges, you mount it to your page. So then you've got a full-size pocket back here for a nice big tag. And then your tuck spot is in here on the side. And I just tucked in a, what are those, a cabinet card digital. And I just tucked that right in there. And actually, as you can see, it will hold a couple or a bigger one than that. I just grabbed what was close at hand just to so you guys get an idea. But I thought that was really cute. I just put a little bit of lace on a couple of the edges there. And I put a couple brads on this little label element that I've got on that pocket there. And that's it. But I thought that was really cute. So I thought maybe we could do one together. Okay? So let me move this out of the way. I'll bring in my glue book. And I've got some elements here that I thought would work great with this. I always keep a stack like this kind of close at hand. They're just small, 4x6. Some of them are a little bit smaller. Some of them are maybe even looks like a little bit larger. Of digitals that I have printed, postcards that I have printed. And then I start tweaking the sizes. Maybe the standard size might be, I don't know, 3x5, but I try to stretch it and see how big of an digital print that I can get without distorting the picture. Or it might be a larger picture and I try to make it smaller and it ends up cutting a portion of the digital off. Just different bits and pieces that I have that I don't necessarily want to throw away, because I know they'll come in handy for something, rather it be a collage or, you know, some other random project that you might be doing. But yeah, so I thought this would be perfect for that element, because this particular project, the biggest pocket here that goes on the page is 5 1/4 in width by 5 inches in height. And then the second pocket is almost 2 3/4. And then the smaller tiny pocket on the front is just about 2 inches in depth. Okay. So what I say, 5 1/2. So it'll definitely fit on a full page, 5 1/4. Okay, so your standard size page is 5 1/2. So that gives you just a little bit of space to maneuver and allow yourself for your stitching. And I kind of like the idea of the lace kind of hanging over the page, but if you wanted to bring it up to where it's not dangling, still suits the page just fine. Okay, or not use lace, just use something else that doesn't hang over when it comes to your decorating. Totally up to you. Okay, so anyway, getting back to these prints here, they're just some random little prints. There's some postcards that I just kind of cut out. I've got some embossed pieces, just some random, total random pieces here. I think those are like those Photo Life journal cards, kind of like those there. Some more digitals. See, and that's just a really pretty image there, but just haven't gotten around to using it. Again, another postcard. That would be pretty. Maybe we could start with that one. That's a fall. I'm working on a fall. Again, this one was a postcard. I tried to stretch it and make it bigger than what the original image was, and it kind of cut some off. So I figured, you know, hey, I don't want to waste it. Let's see, just got a piece of blank cardstock. Oh, that's nice too. Okay, so anyway, I think really you could your project could be just about any size you want, as long as the width doesn't go beyond 5.5, because that's your standard size. You'd want to kind of keep that to about 5.25. But as far as the depth of the pocket, totally up to you. Okay. So let's see. Let's just start with this one. And I thought this would be the base. Now, completely up to you. I'm just going to do it quick and simple just for time's sake on the video. But if items are going to be continually going in and out, and that's going to be a heavily used page, I do suggest you use at least 2 thicknesses of paper. This is just digital printed on regular copy paper. But I would highly recommend that you at least double it, back it with some coffee dyed paper, book page, something, just to give it that little extra strength and thickness. Okay, but I'm going to eliminate that just for time's sake. I know I tend to ramble a lot, but I think I get my point across for the most part. Okay, so this is going to be my base, and I'm going to pull this one back out so I kind of have a reference to kind of show you guys where we're at. Okay. And this is, let's see, 2, 4, 6. So we do have to cut that down. We don't want it to be beyond 5.5. So I'm going to bring this in. And where do I want to cut it? I think I'll cut it off of this end, since that's the end that's not going to show anyway. Okay, so 5.5. So we want to go to about 5.25. Okay, and the depth of the pocket is fine. I can work with that. We'll keep that piece, you never know. Okay, and then this one I said was almost 2 3/4. So again, totally up to you. Let's see what we can use here out of these pieces. I think that goes real well. That doesn't look bad. You can do it this way. It doesn't really matter that the script is going in the opposite direction, because it's just a pocket, and it's going to, for the most part, we're going to have a smaller pocket here, so that's going to cover up quite a bit of the design anyway. And then when you put your tag in there, that's going to hide quite a bit as well. So yeah, let's just do this, and I'm going to cut me a page, a piece that's, what did I say, 2 3/4. I'll just go 2.5. Well, yeah, we'll go 2 3/4, because by the time we glue the edges, it takes the pocket down to about 2.5. Okay, so yeah, I think that'll work there. Okay, and then we need something for the top pocket. Let's see what we have in these smaller pieces. I think that blends too well. No. That's not bad. I like that one. Kind of a contrast and shading. Dark, light, dark kind of concept. I'm kind of liking that. That's not bad either. And that's closer to that tone there. Okay, we'll go with that one. Can't spend too much time trying to decide here. Okay, so let's get these pieces glued down. So then when you put the smaller pocket, you're just going to glue 2 sides, this side and this side, okay? And then you're just going to put a little dab of glue right there in that corner just to hold that, okay? You're going to leave this middle piece open, so you can, that's going to be your tuck spot, okay? And then before we do that, also we need to create our thumb pull. So I'm going to reach behind me here and get a piece of scrap paper out of the trash. And I'm going to make me a thumb pull in the middle of there. And I'm just gonna guess about good enough. Okay. And there we go. And I'm gonna have to trim just a sliver off of that bottom because it hangs over just a bit. But that's not a problem. Okay, let's ink that up a little bit. So how was everybody's first day of fall? Anybody get started on anything exciting? Some fall journals. And I know they're pretty popular right now. I'm kind of late in the game, but I'm slowly trying to get one together. Probably won't even use it until next year if I decide to keep it. Okay, so I'm gonna run a thin bead of glue down there, thin bead of glue down there, and then again on this side I'm just gonna put a little bit in that corner just to kind of hold that pocket down. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to line this up. I'm gonna come here so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, and give that a press. Yeah, I like that. That looks good. Okay, and then again, as you can see, it's hanging over just a tad. So I'm going to trim that. It's like not even a 1/16 of an inch maybe. So that worked out well. Okay, just a sliver. Okay, so there's that part. And then we need to put our miniature pocket over the top there. Once I ink that up, so go ahead and ink this one up. And did I put a thumb pull on that one? I did. Okay, so we need to do another thumb pull or tag on this one. And grab that piece of paper again. And I don't really want to take away from the postcard, but I guess I'm going to have to just do a small one. Okay. Yeah, and that one sits right inside that bottom pocket edge right there. Okay, so then we're going to put glue on the 3 ends on this one. I'm just going to bring that piece back in to use. Okay. And nestle that right in there. And there we go. That's pretty much the structure for our project. 1 pocket, 2 pockets, 3 pockets. There's our tuck spot. And then it gets mounted down onto our page. So that's ready to decorate. Okay, let's put together another one. Let's use this one. I'll move this out of the way for the moment and see what I can come up with. We use that row. I don't think that goes. Oh, how about this is a nice heavy thick piece that would be good for a pocket, and the kind of tones somewhat kind of blend in. You get into pinks and burgundies into the burgundy of the berries and the leaves and stuff, the fall colors there. Yeah, we'll go with that. So then we need something for our little miniature pocket there. So let's see what we've got here. I like that. Okay, let's do it that one. Okay, so this one is, check our measurement, 6, so we definitely need to cut that down a little bit. So cut it off at this end. We'll go down to 5 1/4. Again, leaving that little bit of space to work it into your journal and allow stitching. Okay, and then we need to make sure that is straight. And I do believe it is. And I think I want to cut this down a little bit. I don't think I want that pocket to be quite that, yeah, that's 3 inches. So I'm going to take maybe right to the lines, flip it around, and right to the lines on this side. And that gives it just a hair over 2 1/2, which is pretty good. Okay. And that's a little bit tall as well. So I have to trim that down. Okay. And on this one, we will just cut this one down as well. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do our thumb pulls, or at the same time here, so then they're both lined up. Okay, and let's get that down. Okay, again, glue the left side, the bottom, and just the right tip corner. Okay. Left edge, bottom edge, and the tip corner on the right. Okay. Line that up with the top and the bottom. And, oops, slipped on me. I salvaged it. Okay. And that's still hanging over just by the slightest bit, but it's going to bother me if I don't trim that off. Okay, now we got to put on our little top pocket there. Yeah, I like that. And I'm not even going to ink this one. I kind of like those tones, that mauvey tone. Kind of pink, I guess, but I think it's still fitting for fall. Okay, and this one goes right to the edge. Okay, and there's our construction. Oh. A little bead of glue right there. Put that to the side so it can dry. So there we go. There we got another one. And let's see. Let's try and see if we can get one more put together, and then we'll try and see what we can get decorated. Okay. So that's the one we did. Use that one. And So we need our pocket. Oh, that fits perfect. I can live with that. Okay, and then we need something for our smaller pocket. Let's see which one of these we want to use. It's got some green on it. Yeah, okay, let's go with that. All right, so again, we are going to put our notches in there. And then it doesn't look like this one is cut exactly straight, so let me just check this one. Well, maybe it's straight. I'm going to go down 1/8 of an inch and just clean that edge out. Maybe that's all that's bothering me. Yeah. Okay. There we go. And then we said we were going to do this one and this one. Okay. So if we could do that and that. Okay, I'm going to have to trim a little of that off then, because I trimmed that one. Okay. I'm just thinking. Trim that off while I'm thinking. Oh, and there is a digital on the back of this. I didn't realize I had that. Let me see which one looks better. Maybe this one. No, I think the script, the vintage feel of it, and I like the way that word says happiness there as well. Okay, and then we're going to put this one there. So that has to nestle right in there. Okay. Just thinking. I've got these lace trims left over from yesterday's project. I wonder if I could just kind of like that vintageness of it. Now you do want to keep in mind, I'm thinking, if you put like some lace or something behind, that may depend. You definitely want to make sure that's secured down to your page really well, because when you go in and out with your tag, it may catch, you know, so you definitely want to be careful and aware of that if you do that type of thing. So what if we go in between like that, and then it won't catch on the back. I like that idea. I actually like that idea. So let's start there. This is kind of wrinkled from just being balled up on my desk, but we're going to work with it. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's just get this down. This glue dries so fast. Okay, and about half. Try and get that straight. Okay, then we can go ahead and put this down right there. Again, left edge, bottom edge, opposite corner only. Okay, we'll let that take for a moment. Okay, so left edge. And we'll be a little more generous with the glue on this one since we've got it, the extra lace on there. We want to make sure it catches. And just on that corner. And I'm just going to run just an extra bead of glue on there. Okay. And down we go. Okay, I think that's ready to trim. Okay, now let's see. Okay, that's a good start. And I think I want to ink this pocket a little. Okay, I'll get that down. And the 3 edges on this one, because that's our top little mini pocket. And that one doesn't go exactly to the edges, it nestles in. I don't mind that look at all. Very nice. Okay. Let's see. Kind of like that. Let's do that. So that does take away, with me using this wide trim here, that does take away a little bit from the depth of my pocket, but that's okay. I mean, it's still going to allow, and I'll measure that here in a moment and see how much space that still gives us. But we still have plenty of room for a nice deep journaling, good sized journaling card. Doesn't take away from anything at all. So it just kind of all depends on how you decorate it. Okay. And that's going to take a minute to catch, I think. It's kind of a thick crochet trim. Okay, there we go. Trim that off. I need to make a trip to Joann's. This is my last, I think I mentioned this in a video before. I love this trim. And this is the last piece that I have. I need to go try to find some more. It doesn't have to be the exact thing, but I just love the intricacy of it. It's just so delicate and so vintage and just beautiful. So I'm almost out, and it saddens me that I'm not going to be able to find something that I like just as much. I hope I will. Okay. So I like that. So then when you put it on your page, oh, we do need to trim that down. Aha. See, I forgot to do that, didn't I? And it's too late. I kind of liked having that word happiness, but it looks like we're going to have to trim that off because I want to go down to 5 1/4. So that happiness word came off. That's okay. It doesn't take away from the prettiness, I don't think. And who knows, maybe I could use that for something else. Okay. Wonder if I can put four, 5 little set one of those in each of those little wells. Come back here. I guess if I wouldn't have pressed on them, it'd be okay, huh? A little more glue. Okay. Oop, more on this one also. Okay, so since we put that lace trim on there, it did take away a little bit from our spacing, but we still have, allow a little bit there, 2.5 inches to tuck in a something in that little tuck spot there. So it doesn't take away from our area much at all. Okay, so let's see. We've got pocket 1. Well, let me move this, bring my journal page back in. So that will sit there. Isn't that pretty? So again, pocket 1. Let me pull out some random tags here just to get a look and a feel. So here's pocket 2. Nice long deep pocket there. It's our second pocket. Once we get it mounted to the page, that will be our third pocket, and our tuck spot is, well, it'll hold something bigger than that, but I'll just use this so we can see. Nope, that's not. There we go. So there we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4 spots for tags and a journaling card. Isn't that cute? Okay, I don't think we're gonna have enough time to get another one decorated, but let's just bring one of these ones in. What about this fall one? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So again, there's pocket 1. Again, pocket 2. Pocket 3, and there, and our large pocket when it gets back to a page. Isn't that nice? Okay guys, well I hope you liked the project today. Hope you guys give it a go. 3 pocket plus a tuck spot journal design page. Okay, so here's the one I did off camera. Here's the ones we did together, but we didn't get this one decorated. There's that one. I'll decorate that one once I turn off the camera. Here's the one there. And we didn't get around to decorating this one either. But we did the layouts for 3 and got 1 decorated. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's that one. Okay guys, I hope you can see all those in the camera. Very nice project. I hope you guys give it a go. Hope you like it. Talk to you soon. God bless. Bye-bye.